Welcome to 13 Minutes of News. In 13 minutes or less. Yes, I'm outside today. It's not the warmest day, but man, it's in the low 50s, and for Colorado, that's pretty nice. So I'm going to do this one outside. Two things that I want to mention before I jump in. A week from this Tuesday, Holly Camp and I will be starting a dumpling once a month live stream on her channel. So I will post that. She will post that. We'll keep you guys updated. And also, I am going to be starting a once a month live stream with my son. And I'm not going to reveal anything yet. But Max and I were going to be doing a father-son stream, and I've got some really cool ideas. I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So let's jump in. Ghost kitchens. You guys, this is getting ridiculous, and I don't know how many of you guys doing delivery stuff are facing these or dealing with these, but let's talk about some of the big ones. Chuck E. Cheese is delivering Chuck E. Cheese pizza as Pasquale's Pizza. So it's just Chuck E. Cheese. The location is Chuck E. Cheese, but it's Pasquale's is how you're ordering it from. Super Mega Dilla and Thrilled Cheese are both IHOP. That's it. There is no Super Mega Dilla. There is no Thrilled Cheese. That is IHOP. If you look up either of those locations, you'll see that the location is exactly at an IHOP, and it's being prepared at IHOP. So not only are they not ghost kitchens, it's almost like they're covering up the name IHOP with two new restaurant names to try and lure you in. And if you've had IHOP and you order a grilled cheese, you're just going to notice that from Thrilled Cheese, you're just going to get an IHOP grilled cheese. Cosmic Wings is, Hot Wings is being run out of Applebee's. So ghost kitchens, when they first came around with Travis Kalanick, the CEO, founder of Uber, or not current CEO, but former CEO and founder of Uber, when he started the ghost kitchens that he was doing, it was more empty locations and let's put a kitchen in it, and it was supposed to be a whole thing of its own entity. Now it's like these restaurants are turning their kitchens into DBAs, like IHOP DBA, doing business as Super Megadilla, and DBA Thrilled Cheese, doing business as Thrilled Cheese. The Burger Den is Denny's. So all you're getting is a Denny's hamburger. If you like Denny's hamburgers, that's great. Order the Denny's hamburger, but don't get fooled into thinking that the Burger Den is something different. It's the same location, it's the same kitchen, and it's not even a different group of people. It's just food being prepared at Denny's. I mean, this is not what I thought ghost kitchens were supposed to be, but it's what they're turning into now. It's like one restaurant that might be well known is picking on 2-3 other DBA names. So be careful of these. Again, everything I'm talking about here, I'd love to hear your comments on everything everything I'm mentioning here, because I'm trying to follow all these stories. There's a lot. DoorDash delivery, USPS, FedEx, UPS. Okay, USPS, we did a chat this week, and USPS is free delivery, you guys, or free pickup. So if you're already boxing it at home, you just go to USPS.com, request pickup, and a person comes to your house that day and picks up your package. So just if you're shipping, just use that. Just don't pay anything except for the postage, but don't pay DoorDash. The other problem that I have with this, and it not only does it remind me of Uber Connect, but with Uber, I expect them to do something like this, because Uber gets into every space, and it's like we are the test subjects. With DoorDash, they're doing these deliveries at a nominal base pay, same. And here's the thing, guys, you're not bonded to take packages. Now, some people might argue, well, that's fine though. Okay, is it? Because here's the thing. If something were illegal in that box, just because you click I agree to the terms of service of DoorDash, if something happened to you while after picking up the package and taking it to the facility, UPS, FedEx, USPS, something happened to you, then what happens? I mean, like Nova Dasher, he went in and did one of these, and he went into USPS and had to check the box. You know, is there no hazardous materials in this box? Here's the bottom line. He didn't know. What do you do then? And here's the other thing. If you get caught, do you honestly think for 1 second that DoorDash has your back? Because here is going to be their hard play. You're an independent contractor card, because they're not going to get involved in a legal suit. Like if there was drugs in a box and somebody didn't want to mail them and they wanted to pay a Dasher $4 to go walk in and be on camera at a USPS office, that's on you. And so I would highly recommend checking with your insurance, or even just checking with how you feel about it, really. You know, is it really worth $4 to take a chance on a pilot program that is no idea if it's even in legal boundaries? DoorDash doesn't care, so don't think that everybody's looked this over. They don't care. They're just trying to make money, and they're going to pump these orders out because they view it as, well, Uber Connect does it. Yeah, Uber Connect does it. It's very sketchy. There's people looking into this on both sides of the aisle as to the legalities of this already with Uber Connect. So as DoorDashers, I would highly recommend you do not touch this program. That is my personal opinion. I just had to mention it. Real quick, New York City rideshare drivers were promised a pay bump pre-Christmas, and about a week before it got pulled. Well, now it's been pushed back in court date, and now it actually looks like, after all this time, like Uber's going to wiggle out of it, and that is not going to even happen in February when they get their day in court. It looks like it's going to fall flat and not happen. So we'll have to see on that. You guys, delivering with Ellen, okay? Ellen is a friend of our community. Most of you probably know her. If you're first time to this channel and you don't know Ellen, go check out her channel. She made a short, and I kind of pushed her into making the short because she texted me last night and said, hey, what's up with this? And she sent me a document from Uber, okay? So the document, basically the document is the same as it's been, but there's some clever new wording that seems to fit with the legislative agenda of some of the states moving to employee models and unionization. And that wording is changed in a very weird way. So yes, so she pointed out when she sent it to me, you know, hey, wait a minute, is Uber charging us to use the platform? And yes, they are, technically. Here's the thing. It's kind of always been that way, but the wording got a lot different in what she sent me. And she said, did you get this? I did not get it in my market. So I'm going to be diving into this way more, because what she sent me in the wording is kind of still tactically the same. However, really, there are changes that fit with the narrative of what's going on in the political landscape that's going to push a lot of us in a direction we do not want to go. Me, for instance, independent contractor, these jobs do not, or these platforms do not work on any other level. If it's not IC, it won't work. It will fail. These were designed to be gig platforms, on-demand platforms for independent contractors. This was not ever designed to be an employee model job. So look at yours, go watch Ellen's short and put a comment in there, or put a comment down here about what you think, and did you get it in your market? She just got it. So did you get it in your market, that there was a change in this? And I'll post her short and into these notes, and we'll be diving into this more, because it very much suits with some of the horrible things going on right now across the country. Last thing. So I told you guys Massachusetts will be moving to a employee/union model. I told you guys that Pennsylvania was looking, New Jersey's looking, but they were just more prowling. I told you Minnesota was pretty close behind Massachusetts. Well, Minneapolis, which is the Twin Cities, is pretty much most of the population of Minnesota. Minneapolis made a bold move and really is pushing for what they're calling, let's get the rideshare drivers on the same level as the TLC. I posted the article yesterday on Uber Lyft drivers, and I suggest all of you go read it. Sorry, I messed up there. RideshareRodeo.com, but UberLiftDrivers.com will get you to them. But RideshareRodeo.com, and go look at yesterday's post and read that, because what's happening is Minneapolis is pushing for this, for the TLC for rideshare drivers. Now let's watch over the next couple weeks, because this will become delivery drivers, and this more than any other state, not California, not Washington State, those are a little bit different. Massachusetts going for the full-blown union model, that's a little different. But Minneapolis is pushing very quickly to shove a model down your throat where all of the people who jumped up and are all over this bill are heavy union supporters. So let's put the numbers together. We know that most politicians have their bankroll coming from different sources. These people are the ones that are sourced by unions. So very shortly, I told you guys between now and summer, but very shortly we're going to see a couple of states try the union model, and it's going to fail heavy. So don't wait, be involved. I wish I had another 13 minutes, because I do have a lot more news, but I'll be sharing it on other posts over the week. That's 13 minutes of news in just under 13 minutes. Peace.